Welcome to qualifying here in Belgium, where the cars will shortly be going out on track and trying to set the fastest lap time on the wonderful Spa circuit. Well, the rain is falling here in Spa, and that's bad news for the drivers, considering Spa can be a tricky circuit to drive on, even in the dry. I think we could see one or two upsets here in qualifying today.
The weather up here in the Ardennes can be very unpredictable. It can rain on one part of the track and be totally dry on another. Considering that this is the longest track in Formula 1, a change in weather can be disastrous in a qualifying session. Today, strategy and timing is key.
What is up, guys? JayFerGaming here, and welcome back to my F1 2015 career mode as Pastor Maldonado, and we are at the best track of the year, Spa-Francorchamps, and it's unpredictable weather, of course. And this is actually my best qualifying lap, even though I've got the Ferrari of Kimi Räikkönen closing me down, a Spa specialist, and looks like he's got a bit of speed, and we're coming into the final chicane. This has been a very tricky, like you can see the back end is stepping out. We haven't had a good run there, we're sliding all over the place, but somehow this was actually a decent lap with side by side with Räikkönen going over the line. We're just sliding everywhere. We go pole with the first one to put a lap in, and after my lap I kind of misjudged my brake and I nearly took out Räikkönen.
What a session it's been for Mercedes today. They've locked the front row of the grid for tomorrow's race.
But it's going to be an interesting race towards the first corner tomorrow, because whoever leads into turn 2 will be in a very strong position to go on and win.
I can't believe that lap actually got 5th place. It was riddled with mistakes, and I can't believe Grosjean is 5.5 seconds off the pace. But a great pole position from Hamilton, 6 tenths ahead of his teammate, but with the best of the rest after the Mercedes and Ferrari, so a good job there, and hopefully it's dry in the race, because I'm really good around Spa in the dry.
Welcome to the Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps, which is the location for today's race. The cars are out on the grid, so let's join the action on the track. On pole today is Lewis Hamilton. The Mercedes was dominant during qualifying, and with the power unit advantage, well, you just can't see anybody challenging for that race win today.
He's definitely going to be difficult to beat today, but anything can happen, so we'll have to keep a close eye on how this unfolds over the course of the race.
Hoping to repeat his winning performance from the last Grand Prix will be Nico Rosberg. The German stormed home to a great victory, and he'll be looking for more of the same today.
Before his move to Mercedes, Nico Rosberg was always a driver that had a lot of potential. He left Williams because he wanted to drive a car capable of winning Grand Prix, and now he's got that, he's proven he's one of the best drivers out there.
Well, isn't that typical? It's raining once again. So this is going to make things a little bit trickier. My predicted pit stop was on lap 14 now out of 22. Surely it makes sense to go halfway. But let's see if there's any weather changes. If there is, that could be good for me. So 4 lights, 5. And away we go. We've actually got a really good getaway for once. Oh my god, the rain is our best friend at the moment. We're going to probably chuck it up the inside of Räikkönen into 4th. We've made contact with Vettel. I think I pushed him wide there. I'm pretty sure there was contact. Look in the mirror, there's contact behind this car sliding everywhere. Look at the gap. 2 Ferraris have gone. Kvyat is in 4th. And yeah, there's not much going on in terms of Maldonado right now for once. The 2 Mercedes have gone. And there's a couple of second gap back to Kvyat. So we're all alone on this Kemmel straight. But it looks like Räikkönen's got back past Kvyat. So there's obviously something exciting going on behind. So let's see the start once again from my perspective. I'm pretty sure there's contact. Into Vettel, he turns in, I just brake a little bit too late. And I think this will confirm it. Yeah, he just gets a bit of oversteer as I make contact. And I don't know what happened after. Yeah, he gets hit by Räikkönen. And that's Kvyat. So there must be more contact as well. Let's see from Räikkönen. You can see me go up the inside. Yeah, that confirms the contact. Pushes Vettel out. And Räikkönen once again just turns in on someone. What's he doing? That could have been a huge accident there. A bit of a could have been a bit of a roadblock there. But I'm pretty sure the 2 Ferraris come back at Kvyat. We'll see on board with Vettel here. Getting closer and closer to Räikkönen. But I'm sure Räikkönen's getting closer to Kvyat. Yes, the slipstream. The speed of the Ferrari power unit and more contact. What is wrong with Räikkönen recently? But both Ferraris easily get past the Red Bull. I think Vettel's hanging around the outside of Kvyat. This is a really good battle. I didn't expect Kvyat to come back. But further down this field, there was a bit of a incident because of the whole me tapping Vettel. It's just a domino effect. There's contact everywhere. There's a train here. everyone stopped. There were a few warnings as well, but on to lap 2. Here is the big event of the race. Rosberg is fighting, coming back at Hamilton after Hamilton got a pretty good start. Rosberg up the inside into the chicane. Can he get it done? Because recently Hamilton has won quite a few races and is leading the championship. And Rosberg makes it through. What a great move there. Hamilton just didn't have anything to get back at Rosberg. And now on to lap 4. There's a bit of action, including myself, for once in this race. And the two Ferraris have obviously caught back up. They have quite a bit more speed than me, but they don't have the straight line speed, so I'm defending very well. You can see Raikkonen catches up right at the end of the Camel Straight there, so he doesn't have the time to go for an overtaking move. But on lap 5 I made a slight mistake coming out of Eau Rouge, and here's Raikkonen with a much better run. I go on the defensive and he swipes into the inside and he's got the position, but I've outbroken him, braking very late. But I'm trying to hang around the outside. He'll turn to the inside. Raikkonen looks like he's got better grip. It's a great battle right here, side by side. Once again, there's a bit of contact ahead of Vettel. One Ferrari is through. I think about a dive up the inside, but it was too late. And Vettel tries to go around the outside, but he's not going to get a move done there. And now on to lap 9. Raikkonen ahead is pulled out by a few seconds, but I've got decent pace keeping Vettel behind me. My tyres are starting to go off a little bit, so there's a bit of a struggle going on. And now we're going through, coming up to Blanchimont. We're on the curb and we've lost it. We've lost it. We're in the wall. We've spun it. Our front wing is gone. Oh no, it's an absolute disaster. What a fantastic race we were having, but no, it's gone. And we need to go into the pits right now for another set of the wet tyres and a front wing change. And there's Massa. He's going to be overtaking us. Had to slow down there because I just would have gone straight across the track and taken Massa out. There's Bottas going through. We're down to 7, but we'll obviously be getting the undercut on the other cars because they won't be pitting yet. So we couldn't make this work. I mean, we're not going to get any of the Ferraris, are we now, after that? Just a rookie mistake, getting on the curbs when it's raining. I shouldn't be doing things like that. That's just like Pastor in real life. And we came out in 11th place, just ahead of a huge train of cars, which was headed by Ericsson, who has been incredibly slow this season. So let's see what we can do, but we'll look back first. On board with ourselves, into the wall again. I just don't want to see this again. It's a poor mistake for myself, but on board with Vettel. So I do make a little bit of a mistake there, going a little bit wide, but then definitely here we go far too wide, understeered onto the curb and tried to accelerate and just went straight into the wall. I'm spinning round. The first Williams is coming around of Massa. You can just see debris all over the track there and a very slow Lotus ahead as he gains a position off me. He does slow down a little bit as well, which loses him unnecessary time. He mustn't have known what I was going to do there. But yeah, we'll have to go into the pits. And we did put on another set of the tyres, new tyres. And as the other cars pitted, we came out in 9th, just behind Daniel Ricciardo. But we're going to have a great run now, as he is on cold tyres, using the slipstream, catching up just before Eau Rouge. Can we get the move done? I think we can. We've gone a little bit wide. We've gone over the white line. So at this point I was deliberating. Do I let Ricciardo past? I couldn't for the life of me think of what to do. And yeah, ended up deciding to let Ricciardo past just here. Letting him pass. Good sportsman, and I really am. Please applaud me. That deserves a like right there. Only joking, but just coming back at Ricciardo, trying to get this position back, get into 8th place. I'm sure a couple of cars ahead haven't pitted yet. And yeah, I'm absolutely all over him. My tyres are up to temperature, 3 laps into my stint, and I'm a lot faster than Ricciardo around here. He is really struggling in terms of straight line speed and grip, so his car just isn't performing. You can see how late I can brake there compared to Ricciardo, and it's only a matter of time until I get past. And I think we're going to get it done here using the slipstream. We will be outbraking Ricciardo up the inside and back into 8th place. I'm pretty sure Kvyat ahead hasn't pitted yet, so that should be another position gained. And that's actually what happened. And onto lap 14, you can see things are, it's not as heavy, the rain, and the two Williams were battling ahead, which meant I could catch up. So I was going to come in no matter what for intermediates, and as you can see, 2 Williams are in the pits at the same time, which obviously means a double stacking. So I will be amazed if Massa doesn't get screwed here. Let's see it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get past Massa here, gain an easy position, and get myself up into 6th place. So here we go, another onto the intermediate tyres even. And coming out in 6th, we've got a gap of like 4 or 5 seconds to Bottas. And we're going to have to try and close him down. I want to make up as many positions as I can. And Massa has dropped back behind Ricciardo. That's how slow his stop was. But on lap 18, look at the closing speed here as I close in on Valtteri. Had to brake, I was that quick in the slipstream. So overpowered. We're going to try and make it round the outside here into the final bus stop chicane. Can we get it done? I don't think we can. We can chuck it up the inside. Not yet. We're still behind. And we've got a bit of oversteer. We've gone the power too quickly there. So we're going to have to wait a little bit of time to make a move stick. And on to lap 19. Look at the speed coming out of Eau Rouge compared to Bottas. The speed differential right now is so much. And DRS has been enabled as well. That shows how much the track is drying. And we're going to go for a move here with DRS up the inside and up into 5th place unless we outbrake ourselves, which we don't. A good move there. And at this point, I thought the track was really drying out. I wanted to gain more positions. I wanted to beat the Ferrari, so I thought, screw it. I'm going to go on to dry tyres. It felt dry enough, in my opinion. And obviously, we're going to go on the options. We've got 3 laps. And it's a relatively short pit lane. So we're dropped down to 8th, but I think at least 5th, potentially 4th if this works out well. We need the track to dry out majorly. Going up Eau Rouge, yes, the track is dry enough for us. But is it wet enough for the intermediate runners? We did catch up to Ricciardo and Massa for some reason pitted on the pretty much the last lap, or just before the last lap. So that's pretty pointless in my opinion. 2 positions gained, and I'm setting the fastest lap of the race. That shows how much the track has dried, but the gap of 13 seconds to Bottas, it's just not going to happen, is it? And sadly it didn't. And after a bit of a risky strategy call, we have lost 1 position from that, which is a shame, but I think it was worth the risk. And Nico Rosberg has won this race. We have the fastest lap of the race, that's also a positive. And we're coming across the line to finish the Belgian Grand Prix in 6th place. Some more solid points for Lotus and Pastor Maldonado. He should be relatively happy with that. He put in a decent drive, even after his huge mistake, putting the car in the wall.
So a great drive today from Nico Rosberg, and I'm sure the Mercedes garage will be celebrating that win long into the night.
It's been a great day's racing, and it's fair to say that they deserved that win. Their strategy was spot on.
After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
So there we go, that was another rain-affected, exhilarating Belgian Grand Prix. And 6th place, we easily got the fastest lap of the race actually. We were, yeah, you can see all the dry runners getting 156s there. But looking at the driver standings even, Rosberg has closed the gap to 21 points. That battle is going to be fantastic. And we are only 6 points behind Ricciardo. So the battle rages on for 7th place in the driver's standings. On to the constructors. It's pretty standard really. We've got a gap to Williams and Red Bull. So if you enjoyed the Belgian Grand Prix, please leave a like. Next out will be a Monza for the Italian Grand Prix, and I hope to catch you then. Goodbye.